Hey YouTube, back again with another thoughts and impression. And this go round, awesome YouTuber Old School 81 asked me to give a thoughts and impression on a really good game, and that game is Real Bout Fatal Fury Special. And Real Bout Fatal Fury Special is the second in the Real Bout. Basically, it is what it is. It's a special version. There's really no storyline other than the fact that Keith Howard, who was killed in the previous installment, is still dead. But if you do certain things in the game, you can actually fight him what you call a nightmare match. Basically here, it focuses on a sway system. And the sway is you have your middle ground and you have your background. And you can fight on either plane or line. So basically, there's really not much to say. This game came out, I believe, in 1996. Like I said, it was developed and produced by SNK, and it's rated at 394 megs. It's considered by many a really good game. It brings back a lot of old characters that were in the previous games when they were just called Fatal Fury. So it's actually really cool, and it actually enhances the graphics. Even though they're recycled from the Fatal Fury 3 or Real Bout, they're a bit more smoothed out and a bit more detailed. So let's just take a look at this game.
Real Bout Fatal Fury Special.
Alright. So basically, is that you're gonna have a punch button, a kick button, and usually a heart attack type button. And usually D is your way of switching the lines, as you see right there. And you can knock your opponent into that particular thing. Also, another thing that's different to Real Bout is that you have, at the end of each stage, you have these objects. And if you keep on pushing your opponent and basically damage your opponent against these objects, you will create the object to break. And when you create the object to break, it will dizzy your opponent. Really cool stuff. Alright, let's see who I'll pick. I'll pick Yamazaki. Now, one thing I like about this game is I love the voice, even though it's kind of cheesy and all, and I love the stage introductions. Like I said, the graphics are recycled, but the backgrounds are new, even though certain backgrounds are recycled with characters, which, like everybody knows, I'm not a big fan of, but like I said, they're different enough to kind of consider them like an original background, even though they're not. And see the barrier where the pig heads are? If I keep on breaking it, I'll show you the effect if I can actually do it. Also, the combo system, like I said, is you can actually kind of create your own combos. You can, and it has like the Tekken S combos, I like to call them, by basically, keep on tapping buttons. Okay, there you go. As you see, he's dizzy. And by tapping number sequential buttons, it creates certain moves or certain effects to the character, therefore it can lead into other type of combos. It's really cool. And it gives a variety in gameplay. And so either play kind of like a Street Fighter style or a Tekken type style. So it's really cool. And also the backgrounds change around as you saw in the previous one. So they try to make up for it by, adding little special effects and all. This game is also available for, I'm playing it right now on my AES system, but it's also available for the AES, the MVS, and the CD. And I think the Neo Geo CD version, I think it had some extra stuff in it. I think like a Blue Mary music video, if I'm not mistaken. Also, this is also on the Virtual Consoles, I believe, and it was on the PlayStation 2 Battle Archives. It's a really good game, and it is highly regarded. And what's cool about the game is the game concentrates on excellent gameplay, which all the moves, combinations are pulled out with ease. But it also maintains a certain amount of comedical features, which is really cool. And that's one thing I actually like about Fatal Fury. They actually have, it's like a fighting game. It's a serious fighting game with elements of comedy, and it's just a really fun game to play. This is a game that you could actually pick up and play, and you can never get really tired of it. Especially, of course, in 2-player, which a lot of fighting games are really kind of meant for. But this is a highly recommended game. And it was a good choice of old school to pick this game. Because the real Bout series is when people believe when Fatal Fury actually became a really good fighting game. Or if not becoming a really good fighting game, but became more of a serious or more of a Street Fighter competitor, I guess you would say. Because, like I said, due to having good overall game balance, you know, diverse characters, really good, basic, just overall good gameplay, it just became a really serious type of fighting game. But without making it too serious. And like I said, I also love the backgrounds. They're very detailed, nice to look at. I like the pre-fight animations. Sorry, I got tongue-tied right there. And this is a perfect example of how you make a game not only fun to play, but competitive, and it's timeless. This game is timeless. Even though this game is old, and it's old as shit, I ain't gonna lie, but it still looks and plays good. And that's the thing that Neo Geo games have been known for. So, like I said, you know, I give it like a glowing, you know, I guess when people say glowing reviews, I definitely do recommend the game. Like I said, it's easy to pick up. It might be a little hard to master, but if you've played any other fighting games, believe me, you can get into this one. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my overview. I hope you do check this game out. It's much worthy of your time. I think you'll enjoy it. And take care.